A very good afternoon to all of you. We'll just give the others it's just 1 minute before 4 p.m. We'll just give the others a couple of minutes to join. In the meantime, do you want to write in the chat box your name and which school you have joined from? Chaitali, which school are you?
लैपटॉप निकालना पड़ेगा।
आप अनम्यूट करके भी कर सकते हैं जब तक बाकी ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. गुड आफ्टरनून पारुल बहन.
मी लॉक करेल ना कारण
तो सब लोग चाय लेकर आए कि नहीं? चाय पे चर्चा है. हाँ, चाय है कि नहीं हाथ में?
चाय नहीं पीता.
चाय नहीं पीते, कॉफी पीते?
नहीं, कॉफी भी नहीं.
तो जो लोग पहले सीटीआईएस के लिए आ चुके हैं उनको पता है कि हमारे बहुत सारे चाय के ब्रेक्स होते हैं, है ना?
Sonia, it's so hot. I don't know whether you should really.
Oh, you will not believe, Lakshmi, that even when it's so hot, we have most of our teachers sitting with cups of tea because this is a chai pe charcha.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we want the ideas to be heard. So I think we can start. तो आप में से जो लोग पहले भी सीटीआईएस के लिए आ चुके हैं आइजर पुणे या ऑनलाइन, आप चैट बॉक्स में यस लिख सकते हैं क्या? आप में से जो पहले भी और यू हैव अटेंडेड सीटीआईएस ईदर इन पर्सन एट आइजर और ऑनलाइन, कैन यू प्लीज राइट yes in the chat box so I just know that how many of you are here for the first time. Thank you, Umesh sir, for joining.
Hey, my name is Umesh. What is sir?
I'm so glad to see you. No, so Umesh, today is the general call for abstract. So I thought, and we thought we'll have all the teachers from all the different states.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So thank you so much.
Hi.
So for everybody, Umesh has also agreed to help mentor the teachers who will need help in even in writing the abstract. So we have a lot of people waiting here to help you. Oh, this is your Ankur. It's your first session. Okay. फर्स्ट टाइम, ओके, सो गुड, सो इट्स अ मिक्स। तो मैं आपको बताना चाहती हूँ, मतलब आप जब हमारा पहला स्लाइड भी देखोगे, राइट, ओके, आई अनदर क्वेश्चन इज, डू यू वांट मी टू डू मिक्स ऑफ हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश? इज दैट कंफर्टेबल? You can unmute and talk. This is to for you to talk, for us to listen. क्योंकि पारुल बहन वगैरह सब है, यूपी से भी हमारे से बहुत से दोस्त जुड़े हैं, तो इज इट ओके इफ आई डू हिंदी इंग्लिश मिक्स?
Yes, ma'am.
चलेगा सबको? चलेगा ना?
Yes, yes.
ठीक है, ठीक है। और अगर आपको कुछ भी शेयर करना है, आप चैट बॉक्स में लिखिए, नहीं तो यू कैन रेज योर हैंड एंड यू कैन अनम्यूट एंड टॉक। ठीक है, इज दैट ओके? सो ओके, लेट मी स्टार्ट। तो मैं आप लोगों को यही बताना चाह रही थी कि बेसिकली सीएस पाठशाला का ऑब्जेक्टिव था टू क्रिएट अ कम्युनिटी ऑफ प्रैक्टिस। अब कम्युनिटी ऑफ प्रैक्टिस यानी क्या, कि वी गेट come together and share all the best practices of teachers from the classroom, right? तो मैंने जानबूझ के ये 2019 का फोटो है, राइट? तो
हाँ।
जो जो बात नहीं कर रहे हैं प्लीज म्यूट पे रहें। Okay.
Sonia, they have muted. Sangeeta.
I have muted. I have muted. I have muted everybody. Okay. तो मैं आपको बता रही थी, ये जो फोटो है ये 2019 की है, जब हमारा पहला कॉन्फ्रेंस था CTiS 2019 में, और ये हमारी लास्ट ईयर की फोटो है, राइट? सो यू कैन सी हाउ CTiS has grown over the years thanks to all your contribution, right? You have made it possible. तो this year is the 7th year of the conference, and we will be having the conference from 24th to 26th of July, again at ISER Pune. Okay, and this was something I just wanted to show all of you. Ki CTiS 2024 mein we had 266 submissions from 12 states, right? It was really heartening to see that we had so many submissions. और ये इसीलिए मैंने ग्राफ डाला है ताकि आप लोगों को दिखाई दे। And most important, I wanted to show you this graph, which is actually showing that there is an increase in the number of accepted abstracts. देखो सबमिशंस आते हैं लेकिन जितने एक्सेप्ट होते हैं, एंड लास्ट ईयर वी रिसीव्ड फीडबैक फ्रॉम द स्टीयरिंग कमिटी एंड द प्रोग्राम कमिटी दैट द क्वालिटी ऑफ एब्स्ट्रैक्ट्स हैज रियली इम्प्रूव्ड. सो वी शुड ऑल pat our backs. We know that we are doing very good work, and if you see, Neil Dhara is on the call here. So Neil Dhara helped us with these maps, and I'm going to request Neil Dhara to do 2024 for us also, so that I can add it to the presentation.
Absolutely.
Neil Dhara was also the program committee chair last year with us, and I'm sure all those who came to CTiS have met her. So this is a snapshot of CTiS 2024. What we did was we had 4 regional conferences. मैं आपको ये क्यों बतला रही हूँ कि जिस स्टेट में एब्स्ट्रैक्ट सबमिशंस ज्यादा होंगे वहां पर हम एक रीजनल कॉन्फ्रेंस करेंगे, ताकि a large number of teachers get an opportunity to present. Okay, so we did Nagpur, we did Goa, Andhra Pradesh Social Welfare and Vision Empower was online. So for those of you who are first time, Vision Empower is an organization that works with the students who are visually impaired. वो देख नहीं सकते, right? तो उन्होंने CS पाठशाला कंटेंट लेके उसको अडेप्ट किया है for children. So we are very very fortunate that last year we had their teachers also traveled to the conference, and we have invited speakers, we have a panel, we have workshops for you. So last year we had Viraj Kumar and we had Jyoti Krishnan from Center for Creative Learning. And the good part was that we had 350 plus teachers who came in person, and we had an online participation of more than 1500. Now coming to the most important thing. These are the various thematic areas in which we had submissions. Okay, तो आपको दिखाना चाहती हूँ कि अगर आप देखोगे तो सीटीएन कोडिंग, सीटीएन इंक्लूजन, फिजिकल कंप्यूटिंग जिनका अटल लैब्स थे उनके सबमिशंस थे। सबसे ज्यादा सबमिशंस हमारे सीटीएन अनप्लग्ड एक्टिविटीज में इसलिए आते हैं क्योंकि in CS Pathshala and across multiple schools, especially our government schools, the teachers teach computing without the use of computers, right? तो वो सारे unplugged activities थे, और जो लोग last time यहाँ पर थे, आपने देखा था कि हमने स्पेशल सेशंस और डेमोज रखे थे बाहर, ताकि टीचर्स एक्चुअली एक्सपीरियंस कर सकें कि आप एक्टिविटी कैसे कंडक्ट करते हो। अनदर मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट इज फॉर कुछ ग्रुप्स ऑफ स्कूल्स हैं हमारे साथ जहाँ पे वो इंटरनली प्रोफेशनल डेवलपमेंट ऑफ टीचर्स पे काम करते हैं, टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग कंडक्ट करते हैं, तो उस पे भी एब्स्ट्रैक्ट्स लिख सकते हो आप। सीटी इन लैंग्वेजेस, अब हमारे पास लास्ट टाइम संस्कृत था, उससे पहले साल में मराठी, हिंदी, तो wherever you use computational thinking you can write an abstract. CT in math education again is a very very popular topic. Science education, social science. Now one thing I want to tell all of you, जो भी हम एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं, हम सुडोकू कर रहे हैं, हम गेस माय बर्थ डेट कर रहे हैं, हम मैथ के प्रॉब्लम्स करा रहे हैं, आई वुड लाइक ऑल ऑफ यू टू शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस ऑन इम्पैक्ट ऑफ सीटी एक्टिविटीज ऑन स्टूडेंट लर्निंग। तो लास्ट टाइम जैसे एक टीचर ने मुझे बोला था कि हमें काउंटिंग स्क्वेयर्स वो करा रहे थे, आई थिंक दैट टीचर वाज फ्रॉम आंध्र प्रदेश सोशल वेलफेयर. So he said my students were having difficulty in doing this activity. So then he used a game and how he developed it. So that comes under impact of CT activities on student learning. And I think our teachers are the last mile in the classroom. So you should be able to share this with us, which is very, very important. Okay. जो लोग आए थे लास्ट टाइम, ये एक्टिविटीज आपने जरूर खेले होंगे. तो these are the kind of demo activities that we had outside. Okay. And this was the feedback that we received, that so you can yourself tell that the teacher presentations were the most popular session that we had. Everybody loves the teacher presentation sessions. Okay. And this year we have Chitra and Lakshmi Gandhi, who are our program committee chairs. So if Lakshmi and Chitra are there, so can you please turn on your video so I can share and introduce you.
Sonia, I'm
Chitra,
here.
are you there?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
1 minute. I will just pin you. Yeah.
Sorry, I think we spotlight Chitra at the same time. So.
Okay. You can spotlight her. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Nildara.
Yeah.
Hey, remove my spotlight from me.
No, that's fine. I think.
So maybe Chitra, over to you. You can talk a bit and then I will share the screen for the website and the call for abstract.
Okay. So just to introduce to all of you, yeah, I'm very happy to be in this Zoom call talking to all of you. So I have been associated with CSPathshala for the past 8-9 years, and this CTiS conference also I have been reviewing the abstracts and also mentoring the teachers for the past several years. So this year I'm one of the program co-chairs. So I really would encourage all of you to submit your ideas, however raw they are, so that we can shape it up to the proper presentation level. So don't think that you have only a very trivial idea. No idea is trivial. So every idea can be shaped. So please come up with your ideas and submit the abstracts before the deadline 6th April. Yeah, looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, over to Lakshmi.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Lakshmi Gandhi. I've been associated with CTiS since its inception. Probably we were one of the first few schools to implement it. And of course, Sonia is aware of all the challenges that we faced, and the shape that you're seeing right now is a lot of hard work from Sonia and her team. And, I was also reviewing the abstracts for the past few years. And this is the first time I've been, I've accepted the role of co-chair, and I'm learning from Chitra and Sonia. And we are here to help you all. Like Chitra said, no idea is a small idea. You can always develop it into a great pedagogical idea. And we are here to make it happen for you. And let's enjoy meeting at ISER Pune on the set date. Welcome to this Chai Pe Charcha. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you, Chitra. Neeldhara,
Hello, hello.
your turn.
Well, no, it's of course like a pleasure to be here, and a very warm welcome to everybody in the audience. We had a phenomenal experience last year. आप सबके abstracts, both the process of shortlisting, reviewing, as well as mentoring and hearing all of you finally at the conference. So Sonia has worked very hard on setting up this wonderful pipeline, which is, by now it's well-oiled machinery. It's something that everybody on the team is very familiar with. So we have a great team that will be delighted to support you in your journey of documenting your, best practices, experiments, anything, आप जो भी कर रहे हैं, as long as broadly computational or algorithmic thinking से related है, we would be delighted to feature your work at CTiS. और हर साल समर में हम उत्सुक रहते हैं कि हम आइसर पुणे चलें और आपसे मिले. It's like a annual ritual now for some time for many of us. And thanks to Sonia for being the heartbeat of the whole thing and organizing and coordinating and putting in all this energy every year. So इस बार I'm again very honored to be a part of the program committee. So thanks Lakshmi and Chitra for the kind invitation. I'm looking forward to doing this again, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you later this summer. So very excited. And thanks very much, Sonia. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks. We have Umesh Deshpande also. Umesh?
Yeah, hello, I'm Umesh Deshpande. So it's very nice to be back with CSPathshala team. I was on sabbatical, so to say, for the last couple of years, and I'm looking forward to the role again this year. Thanks to Sonia for bearing with me for so long, and looking forward to the conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Umesh. So I want to tell all of you that we have so many people who are waiting here to support you. So all that you have to do is pick up your pens in the literal sense, because it is not that you have to have a Word document, right? We have in the past seen teachers who have shared handwritten abstracts, right? We have government school teachers who have no access to any device. So please feel free. I will walk you through the call for abstract slowly. You have any questions, you ask. And the most important thing is please share your ideas. Okay. So I will just share my screen and show you our CTiS website. And if you have any questions, please post in the group. We'll be more than happy to take them. Okay. So can you see my screen, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can. Okay. So this is our CTiS website. I will put the link, or maybe Neeldhara can put the link while I'm on it. So this is the home page. Obviously, we are very proud to share that this is the 7th conference. And the whole idea is like, why did we start CTiS? To provide a platform for teachers, educators, experts to share their best practices. Okay. I want to tell you another very interesting thing, that last year we had submissions from CTiS, which got selected for CT STEM, and they traveled all the way to Beijing, right? So 4 of the abstracts made it even to the international conference, and I'm really looking forward to many more this year. So this is the website. So later on, if you need the details, I have shared the Word document on email, on the WhatsApp groups. Okay. So you go to call for abstracts. These are the details. Okay. So I will just directly come to the most important part, right? I showed you which are the various thematic areas. In case your thematic area is different from this, please feel free to write. Don't worry. We will put it in the right thematic area. We will add a new thematic area. You don't worry if it is not here. Like last time, we did not have any assessment of CT abstracts, right? Then another thing is challenges in integrating CT in school curriculum. If you feel, right, that you had a challenge in integrating computational thinking in math curriculum and how did you overcome it? Or you integrated computational thinking as part of music, or you integrated it at part of science. Whatever you have done, आपने जो भी काम computational thinking को लेकर के किया है, और मैं आपको एक और चीज बताना चाहती हूँ कि अभी कंप्यूटेशनल थिंकिंग इतने टाइम से इज पार्ट ऑफ नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, राइट? तो अगर आपने, जैसे मैं पाईजैम में शुभम से बात कर रही थी, तो शुभम बता रहे थे कि ही इज नाउ, मतलब फ्रॉम पाईजैम दे हैव रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स हु आर पार्ट ऑफ द करिकुलम कमिटी, राइट? So how are you using your experience in CT in becoming formal contributors even to school curriculum, even at state curriculum? So whatever work you may have done, please write. एक और जरूरी चीज, सिटी एंड सोसाइटल प्रॉब्लम्स. लास्ट टाइम एक स्कूल का एब्स्ट्रैक्ट था जहां पे वहां उनके मेन गेट के बाहर मेजर एक्सीडेंट्स हो रहे थे, तो उन्होंने वहां पे एक सिग्नल इंस्टॉल किया टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ ट्रैफिक, राइट? any problem see, what is computational thinking? Systematic approach to problem solving. So anything, that work that you may have done, please write. And if you get stuck, you drop us an email. You have met Umesh, you have met Nildhara, Chitra, Lakshmi. We have a big program committee. They will be more than happy to help you. Okay. So most important thing, deadline for submission is 6th of April. Okay, we still have enough time for you to write. Okay, now I will walk you through the abstract template. ठीक है? इसमें क्या है, एक एब्स्ट्रैक्ट को आप टाइटल जरूर दीजिएगा. आप सब टीचर्स हैं, राइट? तो प्लीज गिव इट एन अप्रोप्रिएट टाइटल. आपका जो भी एब्स्ट्रैक्ट जिस टॉपिक पे है वो लिखिएगा. You can have multiple authors. All the authors need not be from the same school. If you're a group of schools, right? We have mega group of schools. We have Kalmadi. We have other groups of schools. Even if, you know, 2 or 3 teachers across different schools want to come together and write an abstract, we are very happy. So don't worry. Okay, multiple authors will do. Okay, so you have to mention your name, your school affiliation, कहाँ से हैं आप, and email address. बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि बाद में when we are trying to write to you, if you don't have the email address, we get stuck. Okay, short abstract यानी उसमें जो आपका abstract है उसके बारे में छोटा 150 words तक आप लिखिएगा. Okay, now second, the section, information about your school, right? When was it established? How many students? How many classes? What is the gender ratio? अभी बहुत सारे हमारे गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स हैं जो सिर्फ गर्ल्स या बॉयज हैं, राइट? लेकिन बहुत सारे हैं जहाँ पे मिक्स्ड है, बोथ बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स आर देयर, राइट? Socio-economic background of children attending the school. How many teachers in the school? When did you start implementing CT? How many periods for computational thinking are you able to give? Okay. Now, when you come to implementation, okay, what was the activity that you implemented? Now, in case you implemented Sudoku, for example, right? So you should describe the activity that you have implemented, whether you used flowers or whether you use colors or whether you use numbers or you use alphabets. Okay, what was the variation that you implemented? And what exactly did the students do and the teachers do? Very important, right? And specifically mention the task you did in. Because if you don't describe the task, it is very difficult for us to guess. Okay? What was the duration? What was the class size? And any other relevant details. Another thing is, if you faced any challenges. अभी बहुत सारे लोग क्या करते हैं कि मुझे कोई एक्टिविटी डिफिकल्ट लगी और इसीलिए मैंने कंप्यूटेशनल थिंकिंग यूज किया ये एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए, तो भी आप चैलेंज लिखिए। द अदर थिंग इज, मुझे ये एक्टिविटी इम्प्लीमेंट करने में भी कोई चैलेंज आया तो वो भी लिखिए। एंड प्लीज, माई रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू इज इम्पैक्ट। व्हाट वाज द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ दिस एक्टिविटी? अगर आपने उसके बाद, सपोजिंग मैं आप सुडोकू का एग्जांपल इसलिए ले रही हूँ क्योंकि सबको समझ में आता है। अगर मैंने जब शुरुआत की तो ओनली अबाउट 40% ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स कुड सॉल्व इट। ओके, वंस आई डिड द वेरिएशन, 80%, 90% स्टूडेंट्स कुड सॉल्व इट, right? How did you measure it? Did you do, did you give worksheets to people, to the students? How did you collect the feedback? Okay. And feel free to add photographs or links to any videos that you may have. Okay. This will be only used for the purpose of reviewing your abstracts. Do not worry, they will not be posted anywhere. And conclusion, if there is any conclusion or summary remarks that you may want to add. Okay. The abstract is as simple as this. Is it clear? Does anybody have any questions?
Hello, ma'am. There is Jyoti Gillurkar.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, one query, right? Like you say, in same school, many like CS teachers only can participate, or other
No,
subject
no,
teachers
all teachers can participate.
from same school also group, and individual also can participate, right?
Of course, but single author is also allowed. Multiple authors is also allowed. No problem.
Different subject also allowed, right? Group of subject and they are
Yeah,
working.
group of subjects also allowed. See, the computer teacher and the science teacher might do something, correct? The
Yes.
maths teacher and the computer science might do something.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever
Yes,
you
ma'am.
do, it's absolutely fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
And ma'am,
Anybody else? Any questions?
we need to
Yeah,
email, na?
yeah, email. We have shared that, right? If you go to the call for abstract, we have written there. Send it to CSPathshala. I will send it again.
I think the specific question was regarding the integrated projects that they do generally.
Yeah, they can do integrated. You can do. Feel free. And you know what? The abstract, like Lakshmi and Chitra will tell you, that is the first step. Okay. After that, once your abstract gets selected, then you will be mentored. We will make it camera ready. We will help you with everything. So the most important thing that you have to keep. Yeah, I'll just share the link to the website. Give me a minute.
Chitra has shared it already.
Yeah,
In the chat box.
has it been shared?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to join the CS. So Anuja, which school are you from?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm from
Yeah,
Bhavan's
Bhavans. Okay, so we can share the CS Pathshala WhatsApp group link also, and you can join that. I will just put it in the chat box.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Any other questions in the meanwhile? Okay, now we want to hear ideas from you. Questions so aa jayenge.
So, ma'am, this is Anuja again. I just wanted to understand. So, are we expecting ideas wherein computational thinking is applied for solving any kind of a problem?
Exactly.
Okay. And supposingly, like you are, we haven't, because I just, when you are running through that template, I just saw that whatever was conducted already. But as of now, our session is over and students are not there. So we have an idea, suppose if we have an idea, but that we haven't executed it.
No, but how will you write if you have not executed it?
Hmm.
We need it
So you
executed, right?
expect, yeah, that is what I'm asking. So you
Yeah, we
expect
need it
some
executed.
idea
Yes,
which
yes,
is already
yes, yes.
executed.
Yeah, because otherwise there will be no student learnings, nothing, no?
Understood. Okay.
Yeah. So what I'll do is for the benefit of people who have not been part of CTiS, see, this is what the sample abstract look like. Okay. This is variations of the birthday puzzle. Okay. So we have just put some XYZ school. Okay. Now, short abstract, we are saying we have explored some interesting variation of the birthday puzzle in our school CT periods. We found that they were helpful in attracting students and getting them interested, but we are not sure whether this leads to improvement in learning. See, sometimes you may not be sure. It's absolutely fine. Okay. Now, this is how the birthday puzzle implementation is. The way it is structured is, for those of you who know the guess my birthday puzzle. Okay. Then they're talking about the variation. So in our case, when we were doing the birthday puzzle, one of the teachers said that instead of doing guess my birthday from date 1 to 31, what he did was he got 100 boxes. Okay. And he got the students to make those paper 100 boxes. And one of them, he hid a chocolate in it. Okay. And he said, okay, instead of guessing my birthday, guess the box which contains the chocolate. Then you have to explain how you came up with the variation. Any screenshots, photos. So he took the photographs of the boxes and sent to us. Did you follow up with any board activity, right? Did you write the questions on the board? What did you do, right? And then some analysis and your photos. So Anuja, see, if you have not implemented the activity, you will not be able to write the variation of the implementation. That's the challenge.
Sonia,
Yeah.
Sonia, somebody has asked, so should it be written only in English language or
No, no, no.
other?
You can write in. So last time we had including Tamil, Kannada, Odia, Bengali, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati. Please feel we have everybody on our program committee. We will be able to review the abstract in your language. Don't worry. Yes, so you can go to CSPathshala YouTube. We have all the past years computational thinking in schools conference sessions put there. You feel free to go and view them. Okay, can we have some idea? भगवान मराठीमध्ये लिहिलं तर चालेल, उत्तम आहे.
ओके,
काहीच
थँक्यू मॅडम.
प्रॉब्लेम नाही.
थँक्यू थँक्यू
आणि
थँक्यू.
आमच्याकडे टेम्पलेट पण मराठीतला आहे.
ओके, चालेल. शेअर केलं तरी चालेल.
हो हो.
कारण आमची शाळा
कुठल्या शाळेत ना
मराठीमध्ये
तुम्ही? विच स्कूल?
लक्ष्मणराव आपटे प्रशाला पुणे मराठी
ग्रेट
माध्यमाची
ग्रेट.
शाळा आहे म्हणून विचारलं.
ओके ओके, ग्रेट ग्रेट. मराठीत लिहू शकता, काहीच हरकत नाही.
येस येस येस. ओके,
येस.
थँक्यू मॅडम.
पण भगवान, आता तुम्ही विचारताय तर तुमची काय आयडिया, कशावर लिहायला पाहिजे? व्हॉट विल यू राईट ऑन?
नाही, आता विचार करतोय. काल मेसेज आला
आता विचार
सरांचा.
करतोय. ओके,
आता
ग्रेट.
आज मीटिंग मध्ये तुमच्याकडनं गायडन्स घेऊया आणि त्या पद्धतीने वाटचाल करूया आणि
ओके,
काय काय
ग्रेट.
अडचणी आली तर आपण डिस्कस करू
ऑफकोर्स
याच्यामध्ये.
ऑफकोर्स
हं?
ऑफकोर्स. नक्की
मी आहे
नक्की.
दोन चार गोष्टींचा विचार करत चालू आहे माझा आणि मग त्या पद्धतीने बघूया. मी पहिल्यांदाच लेखन करतोय, पाहूया.
बरं, तर
हं.
for everybody's benefit, see what Lakshman is saying, he's already getting 2-3 ideas. So if any of you have any ideas, would you like to share? Anybody can share. We have teachers who have presented earlier. So do you want to share what was your experience when you presented at CTiS? Does anybody want to share? कोई शेयर करना चाहेगा उनका एक्सपीरियंस?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm Bhavna. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
I have never shared, but my idea is to work on Tower of Hanoi.
Great.
So I have joined the meeting just now, and I wanted to know in a quick this thing that what all has happened till now. And because you're asking about the idea, so I mean, my answer is this: is it okay to work on that? Secondly,
Of course, it's very good. Please work on
yeah.
it.
Okay.
And Towers of Hanoi is a brilliant activity to take. So please
That's
share Please share how did you implement it, कैसे किया, what were the students learning?
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to know, I'm sorry, I'm requesting, please repeat till now what you have addressed to the participants
No,
because
so what we'll do is we will share that a little later. Let's just get everybody's thing. And the call for abstracts is very easy. We have shared the link in the WhatsApp, in the chat box. You'll be able to click on it and see the template. Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
it's in the
thank you.
chat box. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Ankush?
Yeah, hi Sonia. Good evening.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. So I would like to share the previous year experience with respect to the presenting the idea. And the previous idea that I have my team presented was on. I'm audible. Sorry.
Yes,
Interrupting
yes,
you.
very, very clear.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So hello teachers. I got the opportunity to present this interesting idea on a pixel art, which basically reflects the digital image. But in order to explain to the students, so we have adopted a very simple method mentored by one of the professor from IIT Gandhinagar. So the idea was how the digital image works. So we use the ideology of pixel art. So you can just check what is the pixel art, and it very interestingly we used push pins to represent the different form of colors, how the primary and a secondary color mix together. For example, if you have a blue and a red color together, so the magenta color appears. So interestingly, we got an opportunity to do this activity physically, and also the CSPathshala team has provided a space where not only we can demonstrate the activity, but also we can interact with the participants. So there is a small tea break, which is a very useful to interact personally with the teachers. And believe me, you get a very interesting opportunity and exciting thing that you interact one-to-one, not only during the time of presentation, but also informal discussions play a very good role. Also, you get feedbacks where you enhance your activity, and the next time you can be more engaging, and also it helps us to implement directly into the classroom, which is a very good part of this conference. So at the conference is computational thinking for the school curriculum. So as per the national education policy, computational thinking and mathematical thinking are playing very important role, not only for the school education, but also for the learning process. As you can see that there are the AI, chat GPT, different types of artificial intelligence versions are coming. So I think mathematical thinking and computational thinking can play a very crucial role irrespective of subjects. So I can share that not only for the science, but also for the history, geography, languages, teacher have presented very good model. So that was my experience, and thank you, Sonia, for giving us the opportunity. And I look forward to this time also. Thank you.
Yeah, so another good part about coming to CTiS is where Ankush is sitting. Science Activity Center is one place all of you will visit, and you will get to learn new activities even from there. So I want to tell all of you, it is not just about presenting your own work. It is also about learning from each other, which is what Ankush was sharing. And thank you, Ankush, so much for sharing that. Yeah, there's a teacher called Shubhangi, right? Shubhangi, will you unmute and share your number talk activity?
Yes, yes. Actually, I don't know whether this number talk activity will come under any of these subjects, whatever was given. So I was just wondering that how can we do this?
No, you
Number
tell
talk is
us.
number talk is just the some computational problem. It can be very easy. Like let us say we can say 12 plus some number 19 is equal to what? So kids
Okay.
of that age, they know how to calculate that, how to find out the answer verbally. I mean mentally. They are not supposed to use any paper and pencil.
Hmm.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Bolo, bolo.
Okay. So means the kids were given 3 minutes, and they have to come up with the answers, and not only with the answers, they have to find out as many different ways to calculate that answer.
Great.
So 12 plus 19. So they when you are asking them to find out different ways and find out the answer mentally, they come up with different ideas. Means, for example, 10 plus 20 and then they will do the manipulations, whether to add two, you have added two extra, or so you have to remove that. So all those things they will share with us, and from that we can sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Shubhangi, go ahead.
Yeah, so from that, I mean, something like distribution technique, all those things, whatever they didn't know earlier, they come up with that distributive property of addition and all. So, I mean, I was really happy and surprised to see different students coming with different ideas.
No,
And
I think it's brilliant. And another thing, what we believe in CSPathshala and what computational thinking is, exploring different ways to solve the same problem, right?
Right.
That's exactly what. So maybe because Lakshmi is also a math educator. So Lakshmi, you want to comment on Shubhangi? Shubhangi, which school are you from?
No, I'm not a school teacher.
Yeah,
I conduct
See,
I'm connected with Vichar Vatika organization, or RAM, Raising a Mathematician Foundation.
Oh, of course. Great. Yeah, I know about you, of course. So this is brilliant.
I work with just 15 to 16 students at a time in a batch and in online mode currently. So this is what I thought this will be helpful for all the teachers, even they can conduct this in their classrooms. And yeah, that's why I am interested in spreading the word. I don't know whether I will be able to write or not.
Write up the abstract. If you are confused about how to link it to computational thinking, we are always there. Lakshmi, do you want to comment on her example? I don't know if Lakshmi is there. Okay. Any other teacher wants to share her examples? Any idea? This is for you only. Bolo? Any other idea? Okay, just tell me, all of you will write an abstract. Yes or no? Utta to bol do. Have we motivated you enough to write the abstract? Okay, great. Okay, anybody has any more questions? Any comments, any idea that comes to your mind, you can share. Everybody is saying yes, but they're going to keep their ideas secret. So we will see it only in the abstract. Hana? Good. Everybody has said yes. Chitra, you want to say something? Then we can close the meeting.
Yeah. I just again wanted to reiterate that that is, I think Anuja had asked whether it is specific to computer science teachers. I answered saying that it's actually meant for all the teachers. That is, whether you are a mathematics teacher or you are a science teacher or social science teacher or language teacher. So in some way, if you have applied this kind of systematic problem solving in that domain, then without even knowing, you would have applied computational thinking in that particular subject. So you can write up your idea, and later it can be polished and it can be made sure that how you can highlight the concepts of computational thinking in the experiment which you have performed with your students, and how that the main thing is you should have already done it with your students. So if you have done it, then we can bring out the way in which this computational thinking can be highlighted in that experiment, and how it enhance the understanding of the students or learning outcomes, so that can be brought out. So you need not be a computer science teacher. That's what I again wanted to emphasize. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Chitra. Okay, now any one or two teachers can share ideas. Come on, it cannot be such a big secret. No?
मॅडम, मला एक बोलायचंय की मागे 2 दिवसाचं वर्कशॉप झालं होतं कॉम्पिटिशनल थिंकिंग वरती. तर त्याचे 1-2 सेशन्स माझ्याकडून मिस झाले होते. तर त्याची काही लिंक आपल्याला मिळेल का? म्हणजे ते ऐकता येईल?
आपला सगळं काय CS पाठशाला YouTube जर सर्च केला ना, सगळे लिंक्स त्याच्यावर असतात.
ओके. थँक्यू.
She's asking, she missed couple of sessions. So I said everything is, even today's session, the recording will be on CSPathshala YouTube. That is why we live stream to YouTube. तो बाद में आप जाके देख सकते हैं. अगर
Okay.
कुछ पॉइंट मिस हो गया, कुछ चाहिए, सब है. ठीक है?
चालेल
हा.
चालेल. थँक्यू थँक्यू.
चालेल. आणि हा लिंक मतलब युट्यूबचा लिंक नंतर तुमच्या मित्रमैत्रिणींबरोबर शेअर करायची.
हो,
प्लीज शेअर
हो.
इट विथ युअर फ्रेंड्स और मिस द सेशन.
ओके ओके ओके.
या?
थँक्यू
ओके.
थँक्यू. आजची तर बऱ्याच ठिकाणी केली आहे आम्ही.
गुड.
ठीक आहे. ओके. थँक्यू.
Hello,
Anybody else?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello.
please credit to your
Rajesh.
your
Yes.
network,
I'm.
all the teachers in your network.
Yes. I'm Rajashri Pachankar. I'm working as a teacher in Sadhana English Medium School, Satara. Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
We can hear you. बोलो
हाँ.
ना.
Yes. Right now I'm teaching computer subject and one class maths and science, fifth standard. So
Okay.
I have an idea. Yes. In our school, what happened? Abacus and one for abacus, one class was there, and most of the students were in that fifth A division, abacus only. And those students are very weak. Were very weak. They were in other division, and that students were very weak in mathematics subjects. Means very they were not knowing about the simple rules also. Multiplication means if we are multiplying zero by any number, means how many times we will tell them, they were not able to understand. Then I was giving them example, means like that in class one naughty boy is there, he is not ready to adjust with anyone. So zero means he is not ready to adjust with other numbers. Zero into one, zero. Zero into two, zero only. And one, he is adjusting, means ready to adjust with other numbers also in multiplication, in addition to, means they are going in hand. So that my students now they are in sixth standard. They told teacher, you told this example and still we remember this example.
Correct. Correct.
Yes. Means like this while teaching time I am improving my ideas, and same
Yes.
class they were having the numbers internal interior numbers, exterior numbers, circle.
Correct.
Even they were still having confusion. So my focus is most on the activity based. I'm teaching them. So I took
Perfect.
them on ground. I took them on ground and made a big circle with girls separate and boys separate, and given them letters A to whatever the numbers are. Suppose 13 girls. So given them and taken the activity, interior point, exterior points. Then miss like this, they were confusion means they have enjoyed the game also. So this way, so miss actually I am not having idea about the.
This
Can I
is
mention this
perfect.
in?
Yes, this is
Yes,
perfect. So I want to
Definitely.
tell
Yeah.
everybody what Rajeshri is actually talking about. She has identified the problem, right? She has identified
yes,
the
ma'am.
challenge in the classroom, and she has used various activities to overcome the challenges faced by the students. That is exactly what we wanted to share, Rajeshri, so that other teachers learn from you. So please do write it up. And in case you have any difficulty, you send us an email. We'll help you.
Ma'am,
Very
I
good.
was sorry. Can you repeat it? My I was out. Network connection was.
No, I am saying your idea is very good. So please write it up. And
Yes,
in
ma'am.
your case, you have identified the challenge faced by the children, right? You
And
identified
ma'am,
the problem and yeah.
yes, I like
And
to instead of those students are good in study na. So that class is my favorite class. Though those students are very weak. I like that student, and I want to focus on that student only.
great. I think this is brilliant, Rajeshri. Please write it up. Please do that.
And same for computer also, ma'am. Now for seventh standard, that students were having the how to create web page. Just introduction they were having. How to create web page. This is my first HTML account, and just this much only writing work was there. But I'm always telling my student, you think out of the box.
Correct.
Whatever you are doing now. So I have given them free internet also. So that student, they have created web page, they have inserted images, they have inserted videos also. We were not having the sufficient books also. My students now in computer lab, those students till 8th standard we having the computer. Other students are also taking interest and they want to learn new languages. They are coming to me, teacher, will you teach us coding language also? So computer
Correct.
also can I do? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, please write. Please write. Rajeshri, write. It's very good. Very good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
please go ahead and write it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Like this, so many ideas I am having.
Good. I'm
Different,
so glad
different.
you shared. Yeah, I'm so glad you shared.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will share.
Anybody else? Yeah, anybody else wants to share? Somebody raised their hand. Anybody else? Shubham, you want to share your experience? Shubham, are you there? Okay. Any other teacher wants to share their experience? We are all ears. We want to listen to your experience. Nine? So
Good.
if you don't have, yeah.
This is Sneha Shinde. I'm
Yeah.
teaching science in SOS Amravati School,
Yeah.
School of Scholars.
Great.
I had taken one activity in standard about microorganisms.
Okay.
So what I did, I take one game, treasure hunt.
Okay.
So you might be known about the rules of the treasure hunt. So
Yeah.
by playing that game, I teach them the microorganisms and how microorganisms they are related to what means like they have question ki if malaria is there, so which microorganism is affect malaria or caused malaria.
Correct. Correct.
So they have to find out the clue, and
Correct.
first they have to give answer, and when they give answer, they have to find out the clue.
Okay. Yeah.
So such type of idea is.
Yeah, please write it up. And you have to
Okay.
link it to computational thinking. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Okay,
whether
fine.
they use patterns, whether they use decomposition, what do they use when they're solving the questions in the treasure hunt? Also,
Okay.
one more important point, because she shared the treasure hunt. Also, while creating the treasure hunt, have you used computational thinking, right? Think about that also. You can write that as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you for sharing.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can we use
Yeah.
multiple ideas?
Yeah. In the same
Multiple
abstract, you
subject.
can use. Yes. You can use. No worries.
Multiple because
But
I
write
have
it
so many.
properly. Yeah. Write
Uh,
it properly, but
okay, ma'am. For
अच्छे से लिखना.
EVS one also I have made one game.
Yeah. Right.
What? Okay, ma'am.
You can write. You can
Okay,
write.
ma'am.
No worries. You can submit as many abstracts as you want. Don't worry.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Instead of can I do in presentation PPT?
No. You have to follow.
Uh,
You have to follow the format that we have given for abstract.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
And for
Thank you.
everybody, you have to follow the abstract template that we have shared. Okay. Anybody else wants to share?
Miss, I just wanted to know what is the basic, like, actually, what are we going for? And finally, what are we looking for?
No, so basically, CTiS is computational thinking in school conference, right?
Okay.
So the idea is, what is your classroom experience in teaching computational thinking? You can write up an abstract on that, and then that helps you to share your ideas with a larger group, right? But the most important thing is that your activity has to be linked to computational thinking.
Okay.
Got it?
No,
Yeah.
this is I have understood. But what are we aiming for? Is it going to be a workshop? Is it going to be some
It's a
program?
proper conference.
Okay.
I have shared the link to the call for abstract in the chat box, okay, for everybody. It's a proper conference. It's an international conference that we host at IISER Pune.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Is it clear, Bhavana? That is basically once your abstract is selected, then you will prepare a PowerPoint presentation and you will come and present it, your idea. That is what exactly you implemented in the classroom and how that was effective in improving the understanding of your students. So that you will communicate. And in a way, so all the other teachers who are listening to that, so that they get to know about it and they can go back and implement it in their own classrooms if it is relevant for them. So that it gives lot of learning for everyone who is coming for the conference to learn from each other. That's the
Okay.
idea behind it.
Yeah, actually, why I asked this question is this actually the term computational thinking is new for me till the time I have not heard about it. Recently, I have attended one workshop where I have attended one lecture by Dr. I forgot her name. She's from Dr. Jonaki Ghosh. She's from
Oh, okay.
Delhi
Yeah, yes,
University.
yeah. Lady Shri Ram College.
Yes, Lady Shri Ram College. So there it was a 45 minutes or 1 hour,
Yeah, yeah.
it was a presentation taken by her and where she explained how can we take on computational
Correct,
thinking in
correct.
our school curriculum. But that
Correct,
was
correct.
precisely and correctly based on all IB schools. That is what I observed. So
No,
till
no.
now,
So,
yeah,
Jonaki is also part of our program committee, and Jonaki does school curriculum for all schools now.
correct. Yes. Now
Yeah.
my query here is in case if I have not yet taken or maybe if I have taken and I am not aware about it till now. My concept I asked is that Tower of Hanoi. So
Yeah.
I have never taken it in my school, but I wanted to take it forward.
So
How
I'll
it
tell you what you do,
is-
Bhavna. I'll tell you
Yes,
what to do because
yes,
Stars of Hanoi has a very strong connection to computational thinking. Okay.
yes,
So
yes.
you can also go to CSPathshala.org, which is our website, and
Okay,
you can go and look at the lesson on Towers of Hanoi also. Okay.
okay,
And
yes,
in case you need help writing the abstracts, please send us an email and we will help you on that. Don't worry.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Yes,
No
got it.
worries. No worries at all. Because Stars of NI, if you have implemented, it is computational thinking. Don't worry.
Yeah. So maybe I
And
have not.
I'm glad. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me.
So maybe I have not implemented in my own class, but I have attended a presentation done by some college student in one of the school, and there they have placed this Tower of Hanoi, and it was not easy to do it at once. You have to really think about how to proceed and how to complete that tower. And
Okay.
while doing so, we realize that there is something that is getting repeated. And that is how
Correct.
I have been explained by them that this is called
Correct.
computational thinking.
Exactly. Yeah. Bhavna, you brought up a very important point because that is known as patterns. So
Yes.
once you identify patterns, then you know. So when you do Towers of Hanoi, right? You
Yes,
start with 2 discs. Then you move
yes,
to 3 discs. So when you move to
yes,
3 discs, you already know the pattern that you have used for 2 discs. So you
correct.
are able to apply that. And then also it leads to decomposition and abstraction. So don't
Okay,
worry, we will help.
okay, yeah,
You're
thank you.
absolutely on track. And I'm
Okay,
so glad that Bhavna is asking so many questions because I'll tell you another secret. Even when I'm in a conference or I'm in a session, I'm praying that somebody else should ask the question that is in my mind. I don't want to ask. So Bhavna is being very nice about asking all the questions. I'm sure you're getting answers to a lot of questions in your mind. But in case there is anybody else who wants to ask, please go ahead. Anybody else has an idea they want to share? आपके आपका कोई आइडिया है जो आप शेयर करना चाहते हैं या आपको कोई प्रश्न है तो प्लीज पूछिए. सबको समझ में आ गया टेम्पलेट? किसी को कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ना? यस, नो, कुछ नहीं. आई विल अज्यूम कि सबको समझ में आ गया. ठीक है. So can we close the meeting? So all the best to each one of you. And in case you face any difficulties you have not asked on the call today, feel free to write to us and we will be more than happy to help you. Is that okay? Okay, Chitra, then we can close the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you
Thank you,
so
Sonia.
much. Yeah.
Thank you.